Hello, this is Running Robert, and today we are playing MIDI Motorways. This is by indie game developer Dinosaur Polo Club, and they made Mini Metro about 5-6 years ago, and this is kind of the second game they've put out. It's really a lot of fun. It's a very simple game, as you can kind of see just from the little demo they got going on. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to play a level. So I have not played... Oh, I did play Mexico City. I have not played Tokyo. So let me go back. So these are all the levels you have. Best scores. We're going to go ahead and we're going to try to do Tokyo. We're going to hit that play button. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and just do our first connection here. Okay, so the point of the game is the houses will supply goods to these as they require a person. You'll get a icon here, and we're waiting for it, and it'll dispatch the nearest car. So that one is the nearest car, so it'll go. This one will probably also dispatch that as technically a little bit closer than that car when it comes up. So we'll wait for that to occur. And there you go. Okay, so if we go over here, we're going to do a little bit of a speed up level for the moment. First little part's pretty quiet and interesting and relaxed, so it's kind of helps you get in the game. Down here, I have 2 bridges and 22 roads. So as I use a road, there you go. Deleting it's just right-clicking. Okay, so, I'm going to pause it for 1 second. So we have our second little building here. Unfortunately, if I right-click on the grid, it shows me where I can build. So at the moment, I cannot go behind it or anything like that. So I kind of, unfortunately, have to connect these buildings together. So we'll do that right here. Press play. Obviously, with just a single, with just 2 of these, it's going to send it out. Now, this is going to be an area of concern. Like, this cannot stay forever because, like I said, as these 2 kind of go past each other, they're going to slow down. And they're not going to be as fast as they were before. So we can go ahead and strip. So this is a short-term kind of little area that we have here. Okay, so we're just going to go ahead and let that grow out. We have the river down here. We have 2 bridges at the moment. And like I said, it's a very nice looking layout. Pretty simple to understand. The game goes from... Okay, so I got bridges and traffic lights. We're going to get some more bridges. And that's probably good. Okay, so... But as you see here, this now has opened up. So we are actually going to now... Let's see, we're going to connect these guys here. And... we might still keep that one around. Just to help clear out some of the traffic. So the big thing, like I said, is you want to try to keep your motorways as clean or as simple as possible because they will slow down and go. So we're just going to connect him into there, though I don't need him at the moment yet. I might make a different connection later. You can flip which way the house is turning by just kind of holding the left mouse button and moving it over. Okay, so that is pretty much clear. So now that all of that is cleared, we're going to let this just exclusively handle these 2 buildings. And we really don't need this anymore. But you can see now these cars, where they were slowing down before for the T section, and I can show that right here. Bridges and traffic. We're going to go with more bridges. You can see they slow down there for the T section. When they don't, they go straight through. So it helps the traffic out a lot more just to have everything in its own little grid. And then right now we can also count like the cars that we have available for this. So we actually might need to connect that down there. That's a little bit of an ugly connection. We're going to go over this way. Okay. And we don't need him for the moment. So you can see for this building, I have 3 cars free. 1 is going. Well, that's not at all what I wanted. We'll keep him separate for the moment. We might have to connect another one. Because this house alone should be able to take care of it. And I totally forgot what I said. Is this building, like I said, it goes from very peaceful and relaxed to where I had 1 or 2 connections to now I have a lot more going on. But what I was doing was counting the cars. So here we have 1 building, we have 2 free cars to go between these 2 areas. In this one, it's close. We have one free. We don't really have a motorway. We'll get that for a second. Oh, and there we go. Okay, so looking at this is a pretty long connection. There's two things we could do. We could build a road out to there, or we can make a motorway. A motorway will help us connect something very quick, kind of like that, and go over anything else that we have built. So at this point, since this is a little bit far away, we're just going to go ahead and use one of the motorways. The cars will go quicker across this area, so we can speed it up. They will go quicker across this area and then kind of avoid any real traffic issues. So you can see kind of one problem here is I only have these two free cars here. So I gotta make sure I keep an eye on that situation. Blue, I have two free here. And there we go, yellow. Okay. We're gonna pause this for a second. So this has to connect to there. So that becomes an issue. Like I said, we can go with the long connection for this here. Oops, let's make that clean. And for the moment, that will be acceptable. So a lot of times you do end up kind of redesigning your cities based on kind of what you're looking for. So what we're thinking... that's good, and that's good. And they're their own individual network, so they really don't have to worry. This is its own individual network. That is its own individual network. So everything is separated. So these cars aren't running into each other or having issues. That makes it really nice. Okay, let's go back to speeding up. And let's see what we're going to get this turn. Motorways or a bridge. We have 3 bridges. I want another motorway. That would probably be helpful. I could motorway this if I wanted. This is not a terrible connection. We're going to kind of move that just so I can see that building there. So when these get... Okay, well, this is going to be fun. What we're going to do is just going to do this connection right there. Okay, that's fine. So if these get to 6, you'll get a timer. If you cannot clear them by that time, you lose the game. You'll definitely see that very soon. What we have here is this is actually going to be 2 buildings. So right now you just have a single, but another different color will appear here. So that's going to make life a lot more interesting, which means it's just getting okay. So we're gonna pause this. We had a couple things happen here. Okay, one, this came from here. This is unfortunately a pretty long connection, and I don't really like it. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna move our motorway. And then to help with everything else, let's see, let's get rid of this. We're gonna actually build this onto this. And I know it's not great, and as cars are still using it, like I said, it'll still be around for a little bit. I don't like it, but for the moment, and that's fine. We have some blues. Oh, this guy, he can connect here, and he can connect here. And we're just gonna move him out. Okay, so the second thing that happened is this building happened. So this is now, instead of just going for the one, it needs more houses to support it. Now with 1, 2, 3, 4 houses connected here, it's good. It needs 2 to 3 houses, where this building needs about 1. So this one has been, oh, I actually connect it. This building needs about 1 house to support. Motorways and roundabouts. Well, we're gonna get more motorways because we have some areas going on here. Oh, I've hit 200, which is good. So this should be able to take care of that. These 2, 3 buildings, I got 1, 2, 3, 4. It's holding okay at the moment. Yeah, what we can actually do here is we can do this, and we can kind of connect that over that way instead. And that'll give us, this is just a straight shot connection, And this, like I said, I want to make sure that we don't get overloaded here. This will appear a lot more frequently. And this is not a terribly long connection. Like, I think this gray to gray is probably a little bit worse. But I have enough houses. I have 3 houses for 1 building. Should be okay. Okay, as that goes, we can go ahead and get rid of some of that. This also kind of frees up this if I want to use this to support anything. Well, this is an easy one right there. I like that connection. 1 house, straight shot, and we're good. Okay, let's go ahead and we'll go to speeding this up a little bit. I mean, we'll connect the second, but I don't think we need it. Or the third. I got 2 motorways. I'm only using the one here. It seems they both have 2 extra houses. We can't connect that. Oh, okay. We had that up here. Oh. Yeah, that's a lot more. Okay. So what we're gonna do is I'm running out of road tiles. That's okay. I'm gonna be getting rid of some in a second. We're gonna do that, and we're gonna put him to here. And we can delete some of those road tiles. And hopefully that should... Okay, bridges or traffic lights. Bridges. Could use some more bridges. You can even see that even with the simple roadways, like there's just so much traffic here that this getting a little piled up. And the second problem is this is getting a little overwhelmed too. And that certainly did not help. Put that there. Okay, so that turned into a larger purple. We have 4 houses to support it. We have a lot of reds here. There we go. Actually, you know what I want to do? I want to make this into just kind of a... Instead of having it very like bunched up and crowded, just a very simple motorway here. There we go. Actually, that worked out really well for that guy. Okay, so let's take stock of what we have. Might need to move Route 2. So we have 5 houses that are connected here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that are connected to these 2 along with these 3. So I feel like this one pretty much is only going to take care of that guy right here. We have that 5 houses here to take care of that. 3 there for that. 3 for 1. And then some 1 and 1s. And that's okay. So we're doing decent shape. We can go ahead and speed her up. So the goal probably is to get the score above 1,000 just for the first level. Okay, and we had a yellow up here. Okay, so we have traffic lights and road tiles. Let's just go with the road tiles. We're building out a lot. This yellow I really don't particularly like. Oh, and I gotta take care of this dark blue too. That's purple. Okay, hold on. We actually need to think about this one, unfortunately, because there's nothing close to it. Let's move that way. So we're probably gonna have to put Route 3 here and connect it. There's really nothing close. And there's my blue. Okay, so we can put 2 that way. That's not terrible. But there's no, I mean, the houses are all right here. I don't like that way it looks. There we go. Get out of here, yellow. I don't want you here. Okay, so let's take a little note. Purple is also just supplying that. These 2 blues are supplying this, which should be fine. These 2 blues are supplying that. Reds are either supplying here or here, and this motorway just makes a little bit more sense just because you have a pretty decent patch of stuff going on here. And the white here, this white is here. The problem is my yellow and a yellow. But it looks like I have enough. Well, this is making it easy for me to support both. That is a terrible house. We're just going to leave that for the moment. That is not a terrible house. Oh, well, blue is simple there. We might help support that. But it looks like it's pretty supportive with 2. And 3 there. Those 5 are there. I'm trying to get it so I can see it well enough. Those pinks are okay. I mean, right now, there's almost no cars available here. I see 1 free. Here we have 4 free, so we do have a chance that if that motorway, oh, definitely motorway, if that gets too overcrowded, we do have a chance that it will come from this side instead of this one. There we go. That's an easy connect. This just keeps... I'm just going to keep building this little and hope that something appears over... a purple appears over here. Dark blue, purple, either or. I think everything is, for the most part, keeping in good shape. Like, these guys are able to supply him, and these guys are able to supply him, and this Route 1 and 3. Then Route 2 is doing a decent job here. And this happens. Well. Oh. Let's see. Don't think that we're gonna have to see how that connection works. Actually, now with 2 over that way, we can pretty much secure him over there. Save me some roads. My biggest problem is just the route that they have to take. I don't think it's worth a motorway. Well, and I apparently need a motorway for that to begin with anyway at this point. As there's... Pause for a second. Purple goes here. There is absolutely no way I can build something there, so I have to use a motorway here. Oh, well, can't do that house, so we're just gonna... There we go. Yeah. Oh. Okay. Dark blue. I mean, that's what we're gonna get. So like I said before, you're like, oh, this is not so bad, and now I have a lot of stuff going on. So people from here can take Route 1 and get to this building here. I don't like this route so much, but this is a light blue, so I'm not that disturbed by it. You know, it's only one building. So, and, you know, as we see... Actually, I don't have any other spots that share, so it's kind of nice. I mean, this shares, but this is not really a sharing kind of thing. This is purple goes on one, blue on the other. Well, no, I guess we had white sharing with yellow, so... And that seems to be working out over there. So this is not a high input kind of thing, or high throughput, something like that. That we should be okay. We can go ahead and speed this bad boy back up. And I liked how these houses have occurred. Okay, so let's see what we got going on here. 2, 3, 2. Nah, I don't have to do anything with that. Though this white house, we're gonna move like that, and now we're gonna have to do something here. Route 5. Because, yeah, you can see this was starting to get overwhelmed. Oh, we hit 1,000. This was starting to get overwhelmed, and then the cars, of course, were having to go between more roundabout bridges. So in all honesty, I can now cut this, because this should just exclusively deal with that, and these whites over here should just really deal with that. And that's a large yellow, which should be okay. I mean, they're sharing over here. It doesn't seem so bad. See that point score going up. You can see some of my buildings are starting. Oh, and I see right here, this blue is no longer good enough to help support that. And that's going to be a problem. Yep. And it's causing an issue now because it's just one house. It doesn't have enough to support it. But I don't have the motorways to support it. So I'm going to pause for a second. Okay. Let's see here. Okay, we're obviously going to have to use the motorway somewhere. But, I mean, Route 4 has to be there. Route 5, I mean, we need to connect all of these over there. It's such a long connection. It's really a problem. Let's see. Route 1, we have that connection. Route 2 is this. I mean, we just might have to, for the moment, cut this off. So, let's see. We're going to move Route 2. Move him here. And we're going to move him to... Route 2, go from there to there instead. And we need everyone to finish with the other up before it will free up. I don't know if I'm going to make it in time. Go! There they go. Come on. You guys can make it. You can make it! Motorways. Woo! Come on. There you go. All the cars. All the cars. Okay. What happened, which I ignored, unfortunately, is this purple over here. And it's blue. Let's see. Well, oh, I can't go down that way anymore. I have another motorway. And I just got him, so I don't really feel like wasting him, but I kind of have to. So Route 6 to there. And this blue, I mean, they're going to be sharing a little bit here. So it's not all too concerning. But we really do have to watch this too, because it's... I mean, this is going to get very traffic jammed at this point. I can't do much about it. Okay, so I was able to save that building for the moment. Okay, well, I wonder, let's see, if I connect this street here and maybe connect two of these over to there, or just, let's see, if we just do this up there and up there, at least two of those. I don't know if that's going to be good enough. We're gonna find out. We're gonna keep that up for a little bit. It's gonna make this go a lot slower, but we'll see if we can survive. Oh, because I definitely need another motorway. Because this red is not working. As you see here, it's already causing issues. And I just, yep. And red there. Yeah, at least that one was easy. Okay, I heard the button. This guy went off, but red is now. Hopefully we're going to get that going. Yep, now because, yeah, like I said, they both are... there's just so much traffic in this area. It's really hard to do it. Well, we do have some reds over here. Let me move them over where I need to go. Okay, so let's see what we got going on here. You see, and this is the point where now everything starts to get overwhelming. As you try to figure out what we're doing here. Let's see. Yeah, all the reds are a problem. Roundabout and bridges. Let's go with the roundabout. I don't know what we can really do. There's just a backlog here at this point. If everyone going in and out. This guy's also in some issues. Route 3. There's some reds there, but they're gonna have to cross over this very busy area. But at this point, I need to. So we'll go ahead and we'll move in that way. Hopefully that will help kind of free him up. And that'll leave more cars to deal with this. Another blue and purple, I'm okay with that. Purple is fine. The purple goes to there. My other purple versus this now very busy street. Oh, yellow is... but here it is, traffic jams. Let's cut that to begin with. Let's see if that will work. Okay, so yellow. Have some yellows. I have a lot of yellows up there. Come on. Okay. That might help. Because my yellows are generally right here. But that is going to make this even more of a debacle, unfortunately. Because now I got grays going through. I got yellows going through. And I got blues going through. Let's see, we'll get that. Okay, so let's connect him that way. I'm going to let just this blue go so that there's no real traffic issue going on here. That'll at least eliminate a color for the moment. Alright, 2,000. Nice. Okay. Give me a motorway. Roundabout or a bridge? Bridge. Roundabouts I'm not that great at getting going at the moment. Oh, this is the dark. Where... whoops, I just moved something I did not want to do. Where is anything with a... yeah, oh. I didn't even see him pop up. I'm just hoping my cars can get there. Come on, guys. I got 5 of you going. Turn in. Turn in. Once you want you to get there, we'll get there, all of them. There we go. Okay. Oh, and it's just not enough. I think that's the end of it right there. I think that one's going to get me. Yep. So, too few cars. 2,200 commuters. It's not bad. Looking at our score, top 1,800. It's not terrible, but I mean that's pretty much a game of what you'll see for it. So Like I said, every time it comes out a little bit different, so you can, of course, try your high scores, continue to go, continue to play. There's a decent amount of levels available to you. So, like I said, it's pretty fun. It starts off nice and relaxing, then gets super stressful. So, I hope you guys enjoyed watching this, and I hope you have a wonderful day.